I promise you, no one is going to charge you for dreaming big. So just dream big, dream elaborate. You're not going to receive an invoice in the post saying, here is the cost for dreaming big. So dream big. Hi, my name's Avia. Welcome to my YouTube video, and I'm so happy to have you here because today we're going to talk about how shifting my identity has helped me to manifest my dream life. And this is what I want for you I want for you to shift your identity to manifest your dream life, to call everything that you're desiring, call that into you. So I'm going to dive into that. And I've always wanted to do this. This is one of the videos that I've always been eager to put out there. But I've got to be patient, one at a time, Ava. You can't put them all out there. But I'm going to try and go back as far as I can remember where shifting my identity has worked for me. It's like when I got married, I couldn't even cook. I didn't see myself as a wife. I had to shift my identity from being a, free-spirited girl that just went to work, went out, had a drink every evening after work, or most evenings after work, meet up with my friends, chill at my friend's house, to actually start seeing myself as a wife. That's the first time I can remember really shifting my identity. I'm like, if I want to keep this man, I better wake up. I better start seeing myself as a wife and stop saying, oh, I can't cook, I can't this, I don't do laundry, I don't this, yeah. So that is the first time I really shifted my own identity to really make something work in my own favor so I can have an amazing marriage. So let me get into the steps one by one, in not any particular order, but the first thing I say when it comes to shifting your identity so you can manifest your dream life is you have to believe that this is for you. You have to believe, because the old version of me I was diagnosed with being dyslexic, right? And I used to think, oh, I will never be as successful as that person because they have a PhD, they have this, they have that, they have all these things to their names. Or I'll see someone else who don't have a PhD, but I'll see something else that they have. I'm like, oh, she's only doing well because she has a good job. She just got lucky and got a good job. All these things kept working against me. So if you find yourself saying, oh, it's not for me because of X, Y, and Z, I'm asking you to shift your belief system. You have to start believing that if it's for that person, it's for you too. If not, look at me. I don't have any formal education. Like, I just left high school, came out of high school with nothing, graduated with nothing. It got to a point of my life where in my adult life, I had to send myself back to college to get some things. And the jobs that I got wasn't linked to the subjects I ended up getting. It wasn't linked to that. So I remember I was on YouTube. Was it YouTube? Well, I met the lady on YouTube and then I ended up following her on Facebook and Instagram. But it was either, oh, I ended up in her group in Facebook, Angel Richardson. And Angel was talking about how she had a domestic business. She is a life coach. She's very successful. She's done extremely well for herself. But she started to talk about she had a domestic business, and she had no formal education, blah blah blah. People saw her as dumb and stupid, and I'm like, oh my God, that is so relatable. I remember because I'm dyslexic, I used to go to church and people used to laugh at me when we had to stand up and read the Bible, like, oh my God, she's counting the words. She's not even reading. But when Angel started to tell her story about one day she opened a cleaning business, and at that time I had my domestic business, and I just believed that, hey, this is as good as it gets. I'm going to run an ironing and laundry and dry cleaning and cleaning business for the rest of my life. I'm never gonna go into the things that I truly desire. When I listened to her story that she moved from owning her cleaning business to now owning, then she owned a boutique. Then she moved from owning a boutique till she and became a coach. She said from owning her boutique, people started to invite her to speak. And at that time, I was showing up on, I was also showing up on Facebook. I was doing Facebook Lives, you know, just showing my life, talking about how I shifted my life around. I changed things in my life. That's all I was doing. And I'm like, I was stopped dead in my tracks. I'm like, that lady, like, I'm looking at myself in the mirror, like, and if she's a coach, if she can achieve these things, that gave me hope. So I want to give you hope, no matter where you are, what country. I mean, I was in Jamaica. I am born and raised in Jamaica, came to the UK at the age of 23, started my life over. I didn't have any family or friends here. It landed on my lap because I used to see myself living in London, funnily enough. I used to see myself taking pictures next to Big Ben and the red phone box and all of that stuff. And it happened. So stop trying to do the maths. Just change your belief system, right? So the next step is to be, and this is what one of my exes said to me, say, girl, you are completely delusional. The things that come out of your mouth, oh, Lord help you. Yes, delusion, being delusional has helped me. It's worked in my favor. I say to you, be completely delusional. You have to see yourself as who you're believing to become. You have to feel it. You have to feel like, you know what? I am on my way to it. I know it. I know it's for me. It's got my name written on it. This is who I am. I know it. It's mine. I'm telling you, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be very transparent to you. Call me crazy, cuckoo, call me whatever you like. I have thick skin. So as I was doing my YouTube videos and putting myself out there, still a bit nervous. I was doing it scared. I was doing it nervous. I remember I saw this girl with a mic clipped onto her on YouTube, and I went out there and I got a clip-on mic, right? And I got the mic and I was in front of you because I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to be like this girl. Look how confident she is. She's got a clip-on mic. She looks so professional. She's doing her videos. The background looks so nice. I bet it almost looked like she was on set. It's Janine. She's a video expert as well. But she wasn't back then. I'd made a relationship with her, found out that it was on her lunch break. She used to run to this, I don't know if it was a shopping center, clipped the mic on her and did her videos. And that was it. She was making the most of what she had. But it was later years that I came to realize that's what she used to do. But I went out and I got my mic, I clipped it on. Nobody could talk to me. I kept doing lives, I kept doing my videos. I was growing my audience, growing my community on Facebook. And then something fell in my spirit. I'm like, I want to be a motivational speaker. I want to go out there and speak in front of the crowds. I want to have my own crowd. Ladies, this is where the cuckoo comes in. So I went out there, and you know when you watch these speakers and they have their clicker, she went out there and she bought her clicker and nobody could talk to her. I was at home and I hooked myself up. It's coming. I told you cuckoo was coming. I hooked myself up with my little mic, mic'd myself up. Like you see those speakers on the stage, I mic'd up, got all mic'd up, and you know, click this on, and I've got another part to it and a box that I don't even know what they call it. You can hear the sound from further away. Attached my computer to my television, and I used to do some presentations, and I would be there clicking through like I'm on stage doing my presentation. I told you I was delusional. I am known. My ex told no lies here. There are no lies. You have to be completely delusional. Then I took it further. I went out and I bought this yellow dress, and I put the yellow dress where I could see the dress. And I used to wake up every day, look at the dress and just smile to myself. Yes, when I get my first speaking engagement, that's the dress I'm going to wear. And turn around, I went to an event in London and I met a lovely lady called Dorothy Inez. And I'm going to get to the steps by the way, but I like to put context behind things. I met a lady called Dorothy Inez. We were in a course together, and no, she was in the course. I just bought a miniature package from the lady, and she said I could, and I asked her if could come to her event, and she said yes. So that's how I got to the event. And Dorothy Inez, I met at the event. We became friends. She went back home to America, and I'm moving on with my life. One day I received a message from Dorothy Inez to say, hey, I know a company who are recruiting people, trainers all over the world, and they're in the UK and they're looking for UK trainers. And I'm like, what do you mean? What do I have to do? And they say, oh, basically, they just send you this presentation and you have to pitch this presentation to a corporate establishment or corporate establishments. I'm like, yes, please and thank you. I was nervous. I was absolutely nervous. I said yes. I got my husband to drive me because I'm like, I'm so nervous. I can't even drive myself. Drove to the place, gave the presentation, and then kept doing it, taking work from them and doing presentation. And then one day I mustered up the courage to start having my own in-person events where I was the speaker. Then the next time I had a speaker, and the next time I had a speaker, and the next time I had speakers. So I'm saying to you, be delusional. It will get you there. The next step is to make sure you are positive. Make sure you're an energetic match for your dreams, your goals, your vision, your desire. Make sure you exude this positive energy, because there is something about being energetically aligned to abundance. When you're Debbie Downer and you think the worst and you're so negative, you don't attract or manifest prosperity and abundance. You literally have a barrier. So make sure you are energetically aligned to greatness, abundance, wealth, prosperity. And the next step is, no matter what it looks like along the way, whatever happens, you might hit a brick wall. I've hit many a brick walls. Be grateful. Be grateful. Just express gratitude. It's something I love getting up every day. Every day I wake up and I look at things that God has done in my life. And I'm like, God, I'm grateful for this. There was a stage in my life where all I wanted was peace, grace, and ease. And you've given me that. So whatever it is I'm believing for next, I know I'm on my way to it. You know, all these things that are happening, they're not happening to me. They're happening for me. It's a part of it. You wrote this on my life, and I know you're with me, and I'm going to get through it. The next step is surround yourself with people who are aligned. I might have said this in every single video, and I'm going to probably say it in every video coming, but aligning yourself, putting yourself in environments, in the rooms, in spaces with women and men, individuals, people, children, whoever it is that is where you are or steps ahead of you, doing better than you, please get close to them. You remember I said Dorothy Inez helped me. Many a women helped me up. Many a men referred me. They've met me at a conference. They've met me at an event. They're in a group coaching program with me. Avia, I know you spoke about so-and-so. I've come across so-and-so. I've had my best friend who said she knows I love crafting. She's like, oh, I went to an accounting event the other day and I met one of the ladies at the event. I stopped at her house and I met her husband, and he's into crafting and he's got these equipments and blah, blah, blah. I'm going to connect you two together. Do you see how it happened? I'm connected to someone who's connected to someone else. So put yourself in spaces with people who are aligned. And the final step is pray on it, fast on it. Invite God into it. Don't do it on your own. You do not have to wear all the hats. You don't have to do it on your own. You just have to surround yourself with the people who are going there. Let me tell you right now, I'm on a journey where, you know, I am I'm positioning myself to do well on YouTube. I'm new to YouTube. So I have a clicker here. It's a Canon clicker. I have no idea how to use. I've had it for, I'd say, 5 to 6 years. I still have my big DSLR camera that I have no idea how to use. It's still there waiting. I'm now in a course. I'm in a group where there are women out there, and there's a tutor in there that's teaching us how to use our equipment, how to use software, how to use these things. Let me encourage you, right, from my own journey, my own story, right? Just go out there and start embodying. Shift your identity. Start identifying with who you're becoming. So it doesn't matter who you are right now. If you see yourself as being a influencer, I want you to write your vision, write out your ultimate life vision of becoming a successful influencer. Be clear. And I want you to go out there and study other successful influencers. How are they showing up? What are they doing from day to day? Are they putting content out there every single day on their platform? You need to be doing that. Whatever it is that they're doing, that's what you're supposed to be doing. Go out there and do that. Embody who you're becoming. Shift your identity. If when I saw myself as a speaker, I aligned myself with being a speaker. I went out there and started to own the things that speakers owned. I did my own speaker reel and put it on my website. It wasn't pretty, but it was done. I crafted my own message that if I got booked to become a speaker, this is what I'm speaking on. This is what I'm known for. Visibility and clarity. If you know me from back in the days, you knew. You know. That's how I positioned myself. So, whatever it is you're believing to become, get up, go out there, shift your identity, see yourself as that person, and start acting like it. I have to wake up every day and I have to ask myself, what does a highly profitable and successful speaker, coach, author, influencer do? And I have to get up every day and do those things. If I'm going into the city, I present myself as that person because I don't know who I'll meet. You just don't know who you are going to meet. And if I have to introduce myself and say, hey, I'm a speaker, I'm an author, I'm a coach, I'd better look the part. So shift your identity to becoming who you're becoming. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoy it. Please give it the thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't, because we're a family and we're getting there together. I'll post a few more videos somewhere along here that will be beneficial to you in your journey, your level up journey, your rise up journey, because we're in this together. We're getting there together. And these videos will help you. And stay tuned. Another video is coming out in a couple of days. I love you. Bye now.